Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. For the folks who tuned in on the live stream for Friday, you got to see me blow up my new ship. For those who didn't, spoilers! So yeah, the funny thing is that, let me show you where we were. We're over here, took out the two towers, and I'm now hoofing it back on foot to my base over here. Small problem. I've run into a couple of drones. As you can see, there's a drone there. There were some more back over there, and some hostile aliens, and there's another drone there. Unfortunately, I have only 6 rounds of ammunition left. So, yeah. Where'd that guy go? Okay, he's over there. So we're going to go this way. And, so yeah, there's been an update for Empyrion with the release of the 3.3 patch. What happened is they introduced new drones. There's basically an attack swarm now, and for a while it was a little annoying because I've got a full inventory. Do I have anything that I can actually drop? Oh, come on! I should be able to drop something here, right? Yeah, I don't need the 50 cals. So we're gonna get out of here now. So yeah, basically what happened is they introduced drone raids. So now you end up with when it first came out, it was basically about, I don't know, maybe 15-20 minutes after you get into the game. Once you have a base down, the drones will actually start spawning in waves and attacking your base. The problem is that not only were people not ready for this, because we weren't told that this was coming in, obviously. We also ran into a problem where the bases, because we just weren't used to having things attacking the base, for a lot of people meant their bases got destroyed, and I mean it was brutal. Depending on what your luck was with where you were at and the way that the waves were spawning, it was really, really difficult to prepare for the attacks. And I may be getting hit here in a second because I'm out of stamina as well. Come on. You know what? Let's do it this way. Give us a little bit of distance here between us and the plant thing that is trying to eat my face. So yeah, and so what ended up happening was a lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, lost bases. It just, nobody was really expecting it, and once it went in, no one was expecting the way that the mechanic worked. So after you destroy the first wave, there was probably like a 5-minute wait or so, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes between each wave. A second wave would spawn, and it increased in number as the number of waves went up. So you'd have, the first wave or two would be only 1 drone, and then you would start getting 2 drones, and then 3 drones. So, yeah, it was a not pleasant experience for quite a few people. Thankfully, I was a little bit slow in getting the update, so by the time I got the update, I'd already heard about it, and because of the way I play, I like to stockpile large quantities of resources. I actually had enough resources to build 3 or 4 towers, gun emplacements. So now we actually do have coverage for protection on our base. But with all of the other changes, the increased AI, the new pathing, the new aliens, yeah, I went out, was doing a little recon, because, I figured my base was okay. Found a tower to go raid, did everything, what used to be the textbook way of doing it. You take out the towers, you park outside of line of sight, just in case. Well, if you don't take over the base, like take the core out of the base, if it's a base that has drone protection and you don't loot the drones will respawn. So that was something to be aware of. In the case you haven't done so, you might want to start adding protection to your base and start planning accordingly. definitely do not put anything that's explosive, like the fuel cells or the generators, or even your core, anywhere near the outer edges. If they can get to it, they will destroy it. So do keep that in mind. And I think I'm being stalked again. I know, stalked by vegetables, right? Alright, so with all of that said, I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. The Monday is looking to shape up, as other people have probably pointed out to you at this point, with me being in California. It's actually starting to cool off, or it's been cooling off. We're hoping that that means we're going to start seeing more rain, but as of right now, we haven't really seen any, so... but it would be nice if we had it. Let's see here, where am I? How do I keep getting turned around? I'm going in a straight line, and for some reason I keep getting turned away from the base. Alright. So, let's do this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, so without having any ammo, I'm pretty much screwed at this point. It's been a long, long walk. So the developers have been listening to the community. Part of the patch that was done on Saturday when I am recording this particular episode was to change the timing between the drone spawn waves, the wave spawns. Basically, they've taken it over to 20 minutes between the major waves. Because I'm nowhere near my base, I haven't been seeing any spawns at all. You know what? Oh, that's not good. Come on, get me out of there. But as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of oxygen because I was, in the ship, and yeah, it's just, the whole thing is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm hoping that that will keep me afloat long enough to not really suffocate. Okay. Alright. Oh man, you've got to be kidding me, guys. See, no bullets, and what's going to happen every time, right? Okay, that looks like that's my base area over there. Come on, out of the water. Thank you. So yeah, this episode's pretty much me just trying to get back to my base. So I figured you guys might enjoy watching me have to recover from basically doing really stupid stuff. And yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I mean, the live stream was so worth all of everything that went on. For the folks who don't know, I do tend to also host a after stream get together. What that is we have a chat or a TeamSpeak server set up. Oh man, really? Yeah, we have a TeamSpeak server set up, and anyone who's hanging around, I share the password with them for that week, and yeah, we just get together, and as long as I have some free time, jump in, and anyone who is on the channel or knows about it is more than welcome to join us. So if you want to join us, make sure you're there for the streams on Friday, and the connection information and password gets shared each week, and it does change each week. So specifically so that it's the people who are showing up and are regulars. But yeah, so that's a thing. Man, this is one of the longest walks I think I have ever done. You talk about a walk of shame in this game. This is awesome. Let's see. And I still, once again, got turned around from the base. Okay, so there's the base. Now that we're close enough to have an indicator, we should... Oh, man. It's like, now that we have an indicator, it should be straight. And it's like, oh, look, there's another plant zombie thing. Alright, great. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to take a moment to thank everybody. As you probably know, the channel has been growing really fast and for me, and I do appreciate all of the support. And the new subscribers, the people who aren't subscribing but are still watching and enjoying the video, anyone who leaves comments, the people that are hitting the like button, thank you all. It really does make my day when I know that I'm helping entertain somebody else. And you know, we're all human. We all have good days. We have bad days. And no matter how rough or bad my day may be going, knowing that I helped put a smile on somebody else's face makes it all worth it. And so, seriously, thank you all for that support, and I do appreciate it. Now, if we could just get the plant monsters to start hitting the like button, that would be awesome. You know, as many as I've seen, that would be like 10,000 likes today. So, yeah. But like I said, I did do some work on the base. Once we get over there, I'll do a quick tour, and that will probably, looking at how long it's taken us to get there, that will probably be most of the episode, so... I do enjoy hanging out with everybody. So if you haven't made it to the live stream, you know, if you have the chance to, it is on Fridays for 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific time is when we start, and it runs anywhere from until like 9 or 10 p.m. Pacific. So it just, you know, if you have some time, you want to come in, stop in, feel free. Everyone's welcome. Like I said, we do also have the after stream get together usually, which is, to me, is a lot of fun. I don't record it, so when you come in, you can say pretty much what you want without worrying about it getting back to anybody. You know, not that we're talking trash about anybody or anything like that. It's just, I know some people are a little cautious about being recorded, so we don't record it. It's not shared. At least I don't. Somebody else may be recording us, and if so, we're all in trouble. So, whoa. Yeah, so yeah, my as you can see, my base now defends itself, which is awesome. Let's see here. Do we have any more? No. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up some more of the med packs in the making here. And so yeah, that was a really long walk. So what I did is, we'll give you the quick tour here. We've added, as you can see, obviously, some defense turrets to the place. I may be removing that one on the central building, because I don't want to take the chance that one of the waves of drones spawns over here on the far side of this tower and puts them in a position where they're shooting at each other. I tried to give them overlapping fields of fire, but at the same point keep them somewhat isolated from each other, which is why we built the towers the way we did, so that they're actually above the base. Because this way, no matter which angle something's coming in from, it should have a bit of coverage from the defense systems. Yeah, like I said, I may actually remove this one. Wow, things are going a little Rambo over here. So one of the things I was going to do is I'm going to add 2 more towers. There's going to be one in the back corner over here, one in the back corner over here, probably actually out on that island area, so that it's a bit further away. And I may be relocating these towers as well. I might take that all the way as far out as where that Triceratops is. Because like I said, I really don't want them having too much of an overlap that's covering the base directly. So it looks like the turrets have gotten much more accurate. I'm not sure what their tracking range is. Wow. So yeah, a few days of this, and I'm going to be living in a crater. So I think that what we need to be able to do, if the devs happen to see this, can you guys put in some code that allows us to select the targets? Because I don't want them shooting at the wildlife, but I do want them shooting at the drone. So I should be able to set priority targets. Maybe something like anything that is actively attacking me, not necessarily actively aggressive. And or you know, specific targets, because with the amount of fire that these things are throwing out, I really don't want to come back to a base that's been destroyed by my own turrets. So if the devs are listening, thank you. Let me see, how much power are we at anyway? We're at 14%. That's not bad. So for the folks who haven't been around for a few days, as you can see, I did upgrade the base a little bit. We now have both the oxygen and, speaking of, let's recharge our oxygen. I do need to start making ammo. Okay, what's in here? Plates are in here. I want you to make, I don't know, another, like, what is that? That's 200, 300, yeah. It's somewhere in that area. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here is let's throw all of this in. Because all of this is stuff that needs to be in here. Oops, no, you're a shotgun. I didn't realize I had a shotgun, otherwise I'd have dropped that thing. Alright. So yeah, my ship got blown up. Got blown up good. And what I'm doing right now is I need to go actually rebuild a ship. So I'm going to do that off camera. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to call this episode here. And we will do the rebuild on camera for you guys. That way you can see what I'm doing and what my thought processes are on the ship. Everyone really liked the ship, the new SV that I built. And I actually had a group of people saying they felt really bad that it had been destroyed already because they really liked that ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and rebuild it. I will be using some advanced components. And we'll take it from there. And what do I need? I need ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. I need the 6.8s, right? Yeah, 6.8s. Okay. So we are going to build, I don't know, let's go with like 30 reloads. That should be enough to at least get me around the planet. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working on the ship. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for stopping in and spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. I know it wasn't a whole lot going on. It was mostly just walking back to the base. But I figured if I was going to have to do it, I may as well share it with you. You know, the whole shared burdens being lessened and all that. So, yeah, thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, make sure you hit that like button before you take off. It does help the channel to grow, but it also lets me know what you're enjoying, and if you're enjoying the content, I'm going to make more of it. So it's really self-serving for both purposes. But yeah, thanks again for stopping in. If you have any questions or comments, you know, there is a comments field down below every video. Make sure you throw your comments and suggestions in there. It is probably one of the best ways to get in touch with me, and I do try my best to get back to everybody, but if I don't make it back to you, I do apologize in advance. It's nothing personal, it's just I ran out of time. And yeah, so as always, folks, I hope you have a fantastic week. The Monday is shaping up to hopefully be even better, and that the week only gets better for you. So as always, take care and be safe out there. Are you kidding me? Really?